Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love coming spread for all of my Pisces out there. This is a love coming spread for all of my Pisces out there for the week of September 15th to the 21st. So without any further ado, let's jump in and see what's popping. Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. What kind of love is coming towards my Pisces during the week of September 15th into the 21st. What kind of love is coming towards my Pisces during the week of September 15th to the 21st? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards that I need to see. One more shuffle, guys. One more shuffle. What kind of feel? Wasn't quite feeling it, you know what I mean? One more. Yeah, that's it. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Nasty. Alright, so, right off the gate, we got a King of Swords. So you have an air sign individual, okay, pursuing you. Now this person is a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Okay, so this individual makes very, very strong, sound, solid decisions. This person's got legacy on the brain. Okay, we got the 10 of Pentacles here, so they're thinking like long-term finances. You know, white picket fences. They got the whole nine figured out. They want a legacy situation here with you. All right, and want to create something of substance. We got the Hierophant card here, and that means absolutely. That means like long-term commitment. That means yeah, that means long-term commitment. That means like something really, really, really solid. All right. Now, with that being the case, the funny thing is you got the 9 of Pentacles here too. So that tells me that this individual is really feeling you, really wants to be with you, really wants to create a legacy with you long-term situation, you know, family, finances, traditional marriage. However, if it doesn't work out with you, they're not opposed to being single. As a matter of fact, they're not opposed to being single anyway. All right? Nine of Pentacles. They're not afraid of being single anyway. Really, they kind of quite enjoy being single. They're just making an exception to be with you. Interesting. Interesting set of events here. All right. So with that being said, also we have the Page of Pentacles. Now this is an Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Now, again, this is, I don't want to say a younger person. It could be a younger, a person with a youthful perspective on things. But either way, they're very careful with how they present themselves, how they word things, how they express themselves. They're very, again, Page of Pentacles, take really good care of their pentacles. And these are messages. So they're very, very careful about how they word things, all right? So very, very careful, very dynamic when it comes to that. Now, here's the crazy part. We got the 3 of Cups here. So that tells me there's a lot going on here with this individual, because there's, you know, partying, celebrating, things of that nature. But there's also potential here for a third party situation going on too. All right, with this person. So, you know, so hey, there's a third party situation going on here with this individual. But at the same token, they got this, you know, they got this, the 10 of Cups here saying like, listen, you know, I'm digging you, and I'm pretty much going to play the field and have a good time until you decide what you want to do. I want to be with you. I want to have a long-term relationship with you. But until you decide, until you decide what you're doing, or if we're going to be together, whatever, I'm just going to go out there, you know, bar hop, have a good time, do my thing. And if you decide that you want to be serious about a situation, then you can come at me and we can see what we can do. Because also on top of this, you have the Seven of Wands, so this person feels very confident that they are in the right. They're defending their position. They feel like they have the high ground with this situation. So in other words, they've come to you, they've told you how they feel. There may be some waffling there, or if they haven't come to you, they will in very shortly. And they put it out, hey, listen, this is what the deal is, this is what's going on, but until you make up your mind that this is what you want to do, I want a long-term thing with you, but until you decide what you want to do, I'm just going to do me and I'm going to have a good time. And they feel like they are in the right to do that. I'm just the messenger, don't shoot the messenger, okay? So that's what the situation is with that. So with that being said, let's see what type of strengths that you're going to be dealing with here during the week of the 15th to the 21st. What kind of strengths are my Pisces going to be dealing with during the week of the 15th to the 21st? What type of strength are you going to be dealing with? Got it. Right. Okay. I see you, Pisces. I see you. So, you got tradition on the brain. You want to get, you talking a long-term relationship, marriage. You don't want to mess around. You have no time for games or nonsense. Okay? Also, you, yourself, Page of Pentacles, you're very specific how you put things too. So, in other words, you think before you speak. You're very clear about how you want to word things. You're very strategic in how you communicate with others. In addition, here we have the Moon card, deception. So, in other words, again, these are your strengths. You recognize deceitful behavior when you see it. Okay, you're pretty much in tune of deceitful personality types. Now, with that being said, in regards to how this goes with this, just to digress for a minute with this Earth sign individual, with the whole celebrating, partying, that person's being very open and honest about what they're doing. So maybe that's why. I don't know if that would be a disqualifier, but I just want to put that out there. They're pretty much being out there and open about what they're intending to do and what they are currently doing. But in other words, you do have the ability to recognize deceitful behavior when you see it. All right. Now, in addition, we have the Six of Swords. So, in your life, you move from a very choppy situation to a very calm one. Calm waters, okay? No drama. No drama for you. In addition, here we have the Seven of Wands. So, if you feel like you have the high ground, you're not afraid to defend your position on something, okay? But with that being said, we got the Queen of Cups here. So you're willing and looking to be devoted and loyal to someone, in the marriage department, especially if it is someone that shows you the type of nurturing that you're looking for. However, with all of that being said, we have the Seven of Swords here. Remember, these are all your strengths here. So if someone is engaging, and like I said here, okay, because this goes hand in hand with this, all right? You got the Moon card here, deceptive activity here, something hidden perils here. He also got the Seven of Swords here. So if somebody is engaging in some sneaky behavior that's deceptive, you're going to pick up on that. You pretty much seen it before. You're pretty skilled in the art of detecting that. So you're going to be able to pick up on that right away. But with all that being said, okay, finally rounding this thing out here, you got the King of Cups. So you make very wise decisions when it comes to being generous, to being nurturing, to being courteous with individuals. But again, you recognize individuals playing games. You recognize the players. But you're also, that allows you to be able to still really be resolved to be committed to a long-term relationship and being in a devoted situation, being generous and courteous. You know the difference between, you're not being jaded by bad experiences that you've had. In other words, you accept the fact that this is just how some people are, but you know, not everyone's like this, so I'm still going to be generous and move forward and be devoted and committed to a solid relationship. Some people have bad experiences in relationship, and it's like, you know what, fuck it, I'm done. You know, either it's like that, or either they decide to say, well, hey, you know what, two could play that game, so I'm going to be just as low down, rotten, and deceptive as you are. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what happens. But you've decided to say, you know what? You realize that there's that element out there, but that's not going to stop who you are, who you want to be, which is cool, which is great actually. All right. So with that being said, let's see what type of things from the past that could possibly affect the outcome of this particular love situation for you. Three of Wands. So you got some things waiting in the wings here. So wait to see what comes over the horizon for you. You're not, you know, you get, like I said before, you put some good fillers out there. If something comes over the horizon that's worthwhile, then you're pretty much gonna bounce. You're not gonna wait around to see how things turn out. You know, you have a pretty specific parameter that you're looking for. And, you know, you got a couple fillers out there. Something comes over the horizon, in the story. Six of Cups. A possibility of something comes from your past, someone you had a connection with. You're not out of the realm of giving them another chance. Let me preface that statement by saying this. As long as it was a mutual breakup, if they didn't engage some kind of deceptive or sneaky behavior, maybe, you know, there are a lot of reasons why people, you know, break up. Not always. Cheating is not always involved. Most of the time it is, but not always. And so if there was like an applicable separation, then and if that individual came back into your space again, then you wouldn't be opposed to maybe making a reconnection with this individual again, as long as there was not any kind of cheating or deceptive activity, because you're very good at spotting that, so you're not going to put yourself in a position where that can happen again. And finally, Knight of Wands. So if someone's, you know, if someone comes, they got a lot of passion, they're coming at you, because Knight of Wands are very, very passionate. They move very, very, very quickly. All right, move very quickly, very fast. They're very passionate, very, very passionate. You're all opposed. You're all great with the whole passion aspect. All right, as long as there is an aspect of that is traditional, that is going to lead to something. You're not down for passion for the sake of passion. As long as it's going to end up, if you're going to be able to grow some roots and it's going to lead somewhere. All right? Just want to put that out there. So with that being said, let's see what additional information spirits want to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information do spirits have to say before I shut this thing down? What additional information do you want to give before I shut? Ooh, that wanted to pop out, so you go. Before I shut this thing down. Some cards I need to see, some cards I need to see, some cards. Need to. We got two here. Two. It ain't just that I'm just a bad shuffle, y'all. This is interesting. This is interesting. So we got surface here. And that's interesting because that's saying that, you know what, people aren't always who they pretend to be. Now, there are two reasons for this. One, they're trying to be deceptive. So they're hiding behind this persona that they're pretending to be. Okay, and they're putting on this face, but after a while that persona begins to wear off and you find out who they really are. The second reason why someone could be putting on a persona, a surface, okay, is because naturally they feel like they have a lot of issues they're trying to deal with, so they're trying to put the best foot forward. So again, Spirit's just saying here, get to know the real individual. Get to know what's really going on beneath the surface of an individual. Okay, what you see is not always what you get. All right, that's what that's saying. In addition, we have the expectations. It's totally okay to have a certain level of expectation for quality. Okay, you don't want to settle for any old thing. You want someone of quality, a person that has some substance, which is why the whole cheating aspect and you know, the whole creeping aspect, you're like, you know what, I said you're open to reconnecting with an ex provided that there was not cheating involved. Okay, so it's okay to have an expectation of honesty, of loyalty, of devotion. You know, and it's good to have that kind of expectation. That's not too high an expectation to have, because if that's what you have in your heart that you only give, then like and kind, it should also be reciprocal. It works both ways. And finally here, balance. Okay? Make sure that you're balanced here. Make sure that you're able to balance yourself. Again, like I said, you're willing to, you haven't let what happened to you in the past affect, you know, your ability to see to the better natures of people. But still, nevertheless, make sure you keep yourself balanced, because you never know. All right, you never know when you may just, you know, when you may slip a little bit and say, you know, don't start prejudging people. Okay, you're pretty cool about it right now. Just make sure you maintain that balance, and you're gonna be fine. Okay, so that's the end of that. So, real quick here, I'm going to be dropping in October. I've created a spread called What They Secretly Want You to Know. It's kind of give you like a little sneak peek into what things people may want to tell you, but are kind of afraid to say, or kind of, you know, it's kind of like get a little bit of peek into what's going on with them, what their intentions are. It's going to be a bi-monthly spread. In addition, also later in October, I'm going to be dropping my, as I previously spoke before, a video telling you who I am, why I do what I do, why I do it the way that I do it. Parental discretion is advised. This is not a clickbait type of thing. This is like some serious, legit shit here, like the real thing. The shaman on the end of my name, Adonis New Age Shaman, is not just something I put on there just to be cute. It's like a legitimate thing. I have a very deep, interesting story. But parental discretion is advised. It's very serious, very deep. All right, so put that out there. It's going to be a premiered video. I was going to do it live, but I kind of decided against it. Yeah, so I'm going to just pre-record it and drop it. So with that being said, this is a general love reading. Hopefully it resonated with you guys. If it didn't, please feel free to get a personal reading so we can dig into your particular situation. If it did, fantastic. And you can still get a personal reading so I can dig in and kind of give you a little bit more information. All right. So if you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe. My name is Adonis. I love you guys. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.